Good evening, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my conversion harness. I'm not sure if I made an intro, so I'm making one now. And so yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys how I hooked it up and what I did as far as getting it all cleaned up and situated. So I kind of already got started without filming, which I probably should have not done, but let's start from the beginning. So here I have my Hondata equipped ECU already. Here my harness is, this is the Ktuned harness, and this is where I have it coming through on the firewall. I'm trying to get this as tucked as possible. All of these wires that I'm going to be modifying have been labeled. So I have the mill here, this is the fuel pump relay one, and then I have here the charge light. So basically I added spade connectors to all of these, so I'll show you how I've been doing that. And then there's some ones that I'm not going to be using, like this fan switch here, because it's wired already into the harness. And then I'm not going to be using the ELD just because my car was not equipped with that. The instructions are pretty straightforward. I've never done this before, and it's really not too difficult. So you're gonna need to find on your driver's side the shock tower plugs here. You're gonna connect that. Again, mine were already inside. So here is my ECU, and it's gonna go here somewhere. I'm gonna be getting the Checkered Sports ECU plate just because I think it looks the nicest, and I really need something to mount this. So here's the instructions. It's very clear cut as to what you need to do. So you're just gonna find your car, whether you have an EK, an EG, or an Integra, and it'll tell you which connector to look at and where to find the pin so that you know what to modify. So for the fuel pump and for the check engine light, you do have to go into your old ECU connector and find these two right here. I just went ahead and cut them. I wanted to depin them and do something really nice, but I didn't have the right tool at the time to do that, and I didn't want to mess up the connectors, so I just cut it right here, and then I pulled them all the way out to here. And the reason that I did that was because I want this to look very nice. I'll be wrapping this in some type of mesh so that you don't see this rainbow of colors. I pulled the fuel pump and mill wires. One's going to be green with yellow, and the other one's going to be green with to me it looks kind of like a peach color, so orange or red, I don't know. I do plan on, like I said, making this look a lot neater, but this is the fuel pump and the mill check engine light. These are the 2 wires. This is gonna look a lot cleaner, so I'm sorry I keep saying that, but it just bothers me so much to look at this, like how it looks right now. I wanted something removable in case I ever had to disconnect it. I don't see why I would, but you just never know. So I have plenty of room out of the way and just try to clean this up. So I've already had it hooked up and I've already done the necessary modifications that are outlined in the instructions. So this big connector is going to connect to your harness. On my Ktuned harness, these 2 plug into the ECU, coming out right here. You can see that was a loose red wire marked coolant. So it's running up this way and I have it twisted out to here. So I again added spade connectors. This red wire is going to this yellow wire from the conversion harness marked coolant, and they are connected. Now the charging light comes off this plug right here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap into it. So you're not gonna cut the wire, you're just gonna tap into it. And I added this black wire instead of having it, you know, connect right here. I added this wire and it runs up this way, and it's the length of the coolant wire so that it would be a little bit more even, and it connects to the blue wire marked charge light. So I already showed you guys what my wiring looks like right now, and what I'm doing now is trying to make it look a little bit more professional. I am done with this looming. I think it looks pretty good.
Let's go.
Right here is where it used to connect to the shock tower, to the harness, the engine harness. So this is all tucked inside. I loomed it and I just zip tied it here for now. Right here, this is the one that connects to the ECU, the stock one. I took out 2 wires here. These need to be connected to the conversion harness. So I loomed the rest so it will look nice. My fuse box is not mounted yet. I'm probably gonna mount it using this bracket here.
I would give this installation maybe like a 4 out of 10. It's not very difficult at all, but if you don't feel comfortable with wiring, I don't think I'd suggest you do this. But definitely have patience, because it kind of takes a while if you want to get it really looking nice. I'm by no means a professional, but I just like things to look nice, I guess. I bought, let me show you guys the loom that I bought. So to clean up the harness and all the wiring so it wouldn't look so messy, even though you're really not going to see it, because once you put the dash on, you don't see any of that, but that's just me. So here is the half size inch. Yeah, so this is half inch size, and I bought 25 feet. I definitely don't need 25 feet, but I'd rather just have it for whatever projects I want to do. And then this is the 1/8. So this I used for anything that just had the 2 wires. This was a mission, because these are both split loom. Basically what that means, it's it kind of rolls into itself, and you just open it up, so you don't have to de-pin connectors or make sure you put it on before you crimp anything. So that's why I bought it, because obviously I'm not trying to de-pin all of these wires just to do this. So I bought this split loom. Super easy to use, except for the really small ones, just because it's so tightly wrapped into itself that you really have to like unroll it. And especially if you're trying to loom like something that's kind of long, it just, my fingers started hurting. But anyway, I think it was super worth it. I plan on getting different sizes. Now these, I don't know how heat resistant they are, because when you cut them, you have to hit it with the lighter to make sure that it wouldn't fray, because it will if you don't. So I don't know how heat resistant it would be. I don't know how hot a lighter gets, but it definitely kind of like melted the ends. So I don't know if this is good for like wire harness in the engine compartment, if you need it to be heat resistant. So yeah, this is just for the interior stuff that I, it's not gonna get hot. Well, hopefully next video would be the radiator stuff, plumbing lines, and starting the car. So we'll see. Make sure to subscribe to stay tuned, and hit the notification bell to make sure you get notified every time I upload a video. I try to upload once a week, on Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays. But yeah, thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to check out my Instagram and my website, shopaclabs.com.